Hello, Monsters Band here, and welcome back. Total War 1 2 Mortal Empires and part 11 of my Hellebron campaign. I'm fairly sure I've sometimes called it the rest of the campaign, but that's fine. What isn't fine is the fact that Chaos is all up in our shit. So, I mean, there's and I'm losing money because my economy's being fucked. We've managed to knock out one army. So that's good. And we've also got little Chaos Invasion down here as well. So it's all go, isn't it? Lots of fun. I'm tempted to disband this guy, but to be honest, I think that might be... Okay, that's slightly better. We're not hemorrhaging money. I'll worry about recolonization when I'm not about to die. I think that's probably, if I'm going to get my priorities straight, that's probably priority 1, not die. Priority 2, recolonization effort. I think that's probably fine.
What foolish errand brings you before
I swear, if you offer me a non-aggression pact and charge me for it, military... Why, Rakarth? No, get fucked. Get fucked, mate. Someone pointed out that Albion actually has a fairly good slave building thingy-majig, so might be worth going down there. But to be honest, again, priorities. Let's get priorities in line, and then we'll worry about things like taking Albion. Looks like Marathi's having a lovely old time down in Ulthuan, though. She's having a grand old time. Looks like she's mopping up the old donuts. Good for her. Well done. Hope she got the jam in the middle. Okay, that's fine. So what we can do is I think you'll always take a fight, won't you? I think you never surrender. Oh, no you do. It's like, nope, I'm out. Nope. I'm out. I mean, that's going to be an absolute slaughter, so... So let's do that one. Obviously, we'll take the extra slaves, because then we can pack them in, can't we? Bane of Civilization. All on the Sea of Serpents, the leaves of the jungles are brown. Oh, Nurgle's doing things. Oh, I can't wait to play Nurgle. Nurgle looks so good. Oh, the Nurglings look so much fun. I cannot wait to get my hands on them. They're going to be great. They're going to be brilliant. Okay, so let's know. Hellebron, what are we going to do with you? Heroic killing blow? Would be good for killing characters, wouldn't it? That's 50% armor piercing. You've got 528 armor piercing, so... Yeah, let's grab that.
They are bloody-handed.
Let's give you a Dark Pegasus so you can fly above. Drop magic on their little heads. I don't really need Blade Master for you, do I? I need more armor. That's what I need. I need defense. I need all that kind of good stuff. Right. We're under siege, which is absolutely fine. We need to put you in normal stance, so in the inevitable case... Now, how long do we have? 7 turns. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. And to be honest... The more stacks of Chaos Warriors that attack, probably the better. It's going to give you a turn. I mean, we could go and try and defend the Black Pillar. We can always run back, because there's no one in range of Har Ganeth just at the moment. So we can rush the Black Pillar, potentially defend that. I mean, Shargath is fucked, but we kind of knew that, didn't we? Can we go and grab this, whatever it is? Maybe it's money. We're actually making money now, so that's nice. Barrel of rum. Good, so we're making even more money. This is exactly what I needed. I needed to make money, and I'm making money. I also need Black Light Tower, so that's the whole thing. Who else we need? Girathon. Tell you what, can you go and assault these guys? Like grapes in my hand. Okay, let's repair that. If only I wasn't losing so much money. And also we're going to lose Hag Hall as well, because we've got... But I found where Malekith went. He's gone for fucking holiday, hasn't he? He's gone south. He's down here. What the fuck he's doing down there? Malekith, you dozy twat. You could have killed Alice. You just moseyed on past, didn't you? You didn't even... Oh, you little bastard. I swear to God. Yeah, I mean...
Death and carnage await.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to deal with Chaos, and then we need to go south and deal with Doopy, what's it? Alice. We need to kill Alice. Kill Alice, save the world. Well, this small part of it anyway. Right, first things first. Oh, you're just... I was like, we're going to hunt down this army, but he's literally there. So, guess we'll just kill him?
Bring me my chains.
Okay, well that worked for me. High of an expedition, unexpected Teclis, witness the centre meteor, knows very well, blah blah blah. Obsidian... Oh. The chittering... What? Okay, well that's... Okay. I really want to go and retake Blacklight Tower, but if I do that, it's going to take me several turns of replenishment, which does not sound like a good thing. It says valiant defeat, but I am thinking we should be okay. Because, you know, we've got some melee units here to hold the line, albeit briefly, but that's fine. They only need to hold it briefly. Taking that Hell Cannon out of commission, probably the first thing we need to do. Ow. The worst thing about these is they have, like, tracking shots. Watch this. Watch this bullshit. It's like a heat-seeking fucking missile. Alright, at least it's now targeting the Crows of Cain. That's good. Okay, we can rain some shots down that and take them out. Our reinforcements have arrived, and our plan is... We'll sacrifice the front line, basically. We'll have them in a checkerboard formation, just to hold the enemy at bay, so our Black Ark Corsairs with handbows and Dark Shards can get work done. Crows of Cain coming in and nomming on those Chaos Dwarfs. Nom 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 nom. Tasty short people. Do short people taste better? More compact? Don't know. Like a protein bar. There we go, checkerboard formation. This means that hopefully the enemies will blob up around us. Now this does mean that our flanks are somewhat insecure, but that's fine because these guys aren't supposed to live anyway. Got units of Chaos Knights chasing after our Dark Riders. We're trying to get the Dark Riders with crossbows to pick them off. That seems to be working a little bit. It's taking quite a while though. The Chaos Trolls charging in, reaching our lines, and then running away again. Goodbye, don't come back. Chaos Spawn charging in, very much the same. Of course, these guys are unbreakable, which means they will just fight to last. They're very shootable, so that's good. So lots of missile fire coming in, which is exactly what we needed. You can see the units on the flanks being taken apart. So that's all good. It's working out very nicely. A little bit of a rout over here on the flank. This is not ideal. Our Spearmen are going to try and hold them while the Black Ark Corsairs kite them. And our Dark Shards are going to pull back to a slightly safer distance. On the right flank, our Dark Riders have engaged the Chaos Knights. Not a particularly good fight for them, because obviously they're worse in pretty much every way. But more Dark Riders coming in from the rear, and we also have the Death Hag. So with any luck, we should be able to wipe these guys out by surrounding them. Dark Riders with crossbows, taking chunks out of those Marauders, trying to get out. Yeah, there we go, getting out of the way. Black Ark Corsairs picking off units left, right, and centre. Ooh, nasty volley. Okay, the left flank here seems like... Well, basically it's broken. The Hellebron are dead, but they're all clumped up, and this is perfect for our Dark Shard. So everyone's going to concentrate fire on this little blob over here, and you can see people just start collapsing under the weight of fire. Lots of units start routing there. They do not like the sheer amount of damage that was just done to them very, very rapidly. And that left flank now is safe because, well, the enemy has no right flank. And there we go. Mass rout from all forces. They're all getting out of here. Good. Serves them right. One less Chaos Army to deal with. Just like 11 to go.
Untouchable, undefeatable.
I'll take it.
They belong to me now.
I will take it. Okay, can we wipe this army out? Because I would like that. Don't want to lose, Janet. Alright, tell you what. Janet, you come over here. Right.
Let them know
Those guys can die, I don't care.
Put them in
Apparently we needed a sacrifice and it wasn't going to be Janet's. Okay, that's one more army down. Okay, well you observe them.
Dreadlord, at your command.
Do I want all of these? Kind of, yes. To be honest, there's no point getting... I'm just getting one of you. You're just as good, and you've got armor-piercing missile attacks, so why wouldn't I? We don't have any spiky hydras. I could give you a Dark Pegasus. What does this do? Antipul's Black Horror. I mean... It'd be silly not to, really, wouldn't it? It'd be silly not to. And... Dark Shards, Ravager's Rewards... Range and arm... Alright, Black Ark Corsairs. Okay, let's do that. They're not Gold Chevron yet, but they will get there one day. If they survive that long anyway. Bitter Shades is an excellent spell to have. Right, we've got... Oh, look at this! Cersei is the belle of the ball. There is a lot of Chaos Warriors surrounding her. Do I want to go and... I kind of do want to take Black Light Tower, don't I? I do kind of want to do that. Also I want to do is get Admiral Akbar in range of the city if I can. I think he's going to be just out of range. Shit. I think if I bring him down here he should be fine, but I'm worried they're going to attack next turn. If they do attack next turn, I'm sure we'll be okay. Har Ganeth is shagged. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yes. I don't need more stuff here. I've had enough stuff. There's too much stuff.
They are bloody-handed.
Yes. Also, more replenishment, because then we may hold. We may hold. I'm not gonna hold my breath, but we may hold if we're lucky. Let's go missile resistance. I think I will take Black Light Tower because that's going to give me stuff that I need. We've got the walls here, don't we? Yes, we do. Let us open the Road of Skulls to slaves, because we've almost maxed out here, so sending slaves somewhere else, probably a good shout. We do want to do it. I want to do another Death Knight, but there's not many Witch Elves here. Which isn't really going to... Yeah, okay, well that's fine. We'll leave it for the moment. I kind of like you assaulting... you know what, assassinating people might not be the worst thing to do, so do that. Fools Anvils, shagged anyway. Karonkar is probably screwed. We've also now got Skaven in the south, having dealt with those Chaos guys. We've now got Skaven there. You know, that I just don't need it in my life, do I?
Slaughter calls us.
Maybe Alice and the Skaven will come, you know, shank each other. Fingers crossed. Or maybe Malekith will do something. Although I'm not going to hold my breath.
Don't waste my time with petty
Not you again. No, because you know what? I might want to come down and kill you. Might want to do it. Not sure. Playing it by ear, but we'll see. Okay, they are attacking Ghrond with 1, 2, 4 stacks. 4 stacks of chaos. Okay, well. What kind of map is it? Let's have a look. Any day now. Think it through. Okay. 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 I mean, it does mean I can concentrate my forces, because we don't have this to defend either, so that's quite nice. Alright, well, let's see how this goes, I guess. I'd feel better if we had the upgraded fireballs, but it'll have to do. It'll have to do. So, Battle of the Titans here. We've got 4 stacks of Chaos Warriors versus the Garrison and Cersei's army. Now, the one problem we have is that neither the Garrison and the Dark Elf Garrisons are a bit shit, to be honest, but neither the Garrison nor Cersei's army has particularly good melee units. Now, this could be our downfall because, of course, while we are going to be an absolute power fucking house, while our Dark Shards and Blackheart Corsairs have their ammunition, as soon as that runs out, we're in trouble. And while I think if they had 3 armies, we'd probably be fine, that 4 armies is a lot of Chaos Warriors to cut through. On the plus side, we do have our towers, and of course the fireballs are quite nasty. I mean, not quite as nasty as the Lizard Man laser beams or the Skaven warp lightning cannons, but still, you know, I'll take it. I'm not going to complain too much. We've already taken out one of the towers, bringing a unit of Black Ark Corsairs to tank the Chaos Warriors. You might be thinking, well, that doesn't seem like a good trade, does it? But the point is, they're not there to kill them. They're just there to hold them in place. Because we have 2 lines of these Dark Shards here who are going to make an absolute mess of any Chaos Warriors that dare attempt to use the Siege Tower. Look at these lads, so brazen, thinking that they're the bee's knees. Well, not for much longer. At your convenience, gentlemen. And the carnage begins. Crossbow bolts raining down on their heads. There we go. And that unit is gone. Yeah, there we go. Right, 1 down. Quite a few to go. I believe there's almost 6,000 Chaos Warriors in this battle, so their number is about 2 to 1, which would be fine if they didn't also massively outclass us. I haven't noticed that these Chaos Warriors have actually clambered up the wall here. I thought they would throw monsters at the gate and try and knock it down, which they have done. But they've also sent some Chaos Warriors up on the gate there. Didn't realise they've been sneaky stabbing. Are you shitting me? What's their unpiercing damage? 15. That's not actually as bad as I thought it would. They're just Chaos Warriors, I guess. Now, the first Games Workshop game I ever played was Hero Quest, and I don't know why, but the sort of the imagery of the Chaos Warrior, and you have the Chaos Sorcerer there as well, was sort of quite, I don't know, it's evocative, isn't it? It's just these massively armoured guys with axes in Hero Quest, and the Chaos Sorcerer is just this like skeleton guy. It was just that down goes to the Chaos Giant. It's just, I don't know, it was just the, I think it was the unit that just sort of made me go, ooh, the most. It's just, I don't know what it was. Something about the name as well, just Chaos. What does that mean? Because at that point, I didn't have a fucking clue. They were just big armoured guys, as far as I knew. More Chaos Warriors trying to clamber up there and dying horribly. You can see they're nicely queuing for the Siege Tower and getting pummeled by the fireballs while they're doing that. So already, if we have a look at the numbers here, we can see they've brought 4,000, almost 4,000 Chaos Warriors to the fight, and we've killed almost 1,000 of them. In fact, probably a slight over, yeah, probably about 1,000 of them, give or take. Some of them will run away, but the vast majority will be dead, which means even if we lose this battle, the damage to the Chaos armies will be fairly catastrophic. Which is kind of what I'm counting on. Should Cersei fall, she's going to make sure that the Chaos Warriors bleed. More Chaos Warriors heading for the gate. This is defended by 2 units of Black Guard, mostly because I saw they were bringing the siege towers over here, and they had most of their monstrous units over here, which made me think that they were probably going to try and knock down the gates with this little detachment over here, and this was going to be mostly infantry. And yes, it has been. As you can see, the infantry are trying to use the single siege tower to climb up onto the wall. This is a terrible decision because, of course, they get crossbowed as soon as they get anywhere near there. I have been turning off the missile attacks on these guys because I don't want to waste them. Every shot needs to count. Bolt thrower getting in there as well, doing some rather nice damage actually. There's fireballs continuing to pound the Chaos lines. Is that just the one solitary troll left? Yeah, just the one lonely troll stomping around, a little bit scared as fireballs get thrown at him. Still taking out a lot with those crossbows. As one unit flees off the battlefield, another comes in to join the fight. Yeah, we've easily killed over 1,000 now. Easily. The thing is, look, not many of them are actually running off the battlefield. Like, there's still one Chaos Troll here. There's still one aspiring champion, 8 Chaos Warriors. Those units will be wiped out at the end of the battle. If we can take out a couple of stacks, then that'll be good enough. Ghrond may burn, but if the Chaos Advance stalls, then we have a chance to mop them up. I mean, there's just a lot of Chaos Warriors here. That is kind of the problem. There's a lot of Chaosy boys. I mean, so far so good, but ammunition reserves are running low, and more Chaos forces are coming onto the battlefield as units are wiped out. They're now bringing on the Chaos Marauders. Now, the Chaos Marauders are fairly low down in the sort of rosters, which means, and the reinforcements will come in based on where they are in their roster. Which means that the Hell Cannons won't turn up until the very last thing, which is good for us. We've managed to take out one of the Hell Cannons with our Harpies. The Harpies died doing that, but that's fine because they're going to be pretty much useless against everything here apart from the Hell Cannons. So a few units may flee the battlefield, but, like, you know, it's going to be 4 Chaos Marauders, in which case that unit is gone. They're out there. They ain't coming back. It's just trying to maintain, like trying to keep our position up on the towers here so we can continue those fireballs raining down on those distant units. We're starting to run, some of our units now running dry on the ammunition. That's bad news. Just need to keep them firing. That means the towers become even more essential because they will continue to fire. They'll never give up. Down here we do have 2 units of Ogres. Ogres have been doing fairly good work mopping up Chaos Warriors. We're actually doing not too bad there. It's alright. And we've got some Black Guard here defending that gate just in case someone tries to come through. The Black Guard here have been doing a sterling work, just holding back the tide. 41 kills there. Not much damage value though. Not much damage value there. I think it's mostly the bolt thrower. They've got 97 kills, and yeah, they're getting some really concentrated missile fire on these units trying to get through the gate. But more and more units now piling in. Looking at the numbers, they're almost up to 5,000 units on the battlefield. Although they've only got half of that number. We've probably killed about 2,500 Chaos Warriors. That's not bad. That's not a bad showing, is it? But you can see ammunition running low on some of these units. Ammunition running very low over here. In fact, in some cases, they're just out. Nothing left. And that's bad, because that means we have to rely on the few melee units that we have, such as a Spiky Hydra, such as a Black Guard, to hold them back. I just don't know if we've got the killing power once we run out of ammunition to actually win the battle. I say, if it was 3 stacks of Chaos Warriors, I'd be fairly confident. 4 is just maybe one too many. Those fireballs continuing to rain down on the distant units. I mean, if they attacked all at the same time, they'd probably just overwhelm us for sheer weight of numbers, but the AI likes to hold back and just try and take us one by one. I don't know why. I always feel like if you just throw everything you can at the enemy, that's a far better chance of actually managing to take the city than sending them one by one or waiting, politely queuing to get up onto the walls or off our siege tower. Yeah, there we go. More a lot of dead Chaos Warriors there. That's yeah, that's a lot of dead Chaos Warriors. Down to 2,000. 5,000 have been on the field at any one time. They're starting to bring on the cavalry units. The cavalry units always end up at the end of the roster, which means after the cavalry we should start to see hell cannons coming in, which means we will start getting bombarded, but they'll be bombarding our missile units on the walls, and to be honest, there's not really much point them doing that because they don't have any ammunition, so they're not actually that dangerous. Effectively, they're just swarming us with numbers until we run out of ammo. I mean, looking at the big pile of bodies down here, there's just, it's an absolute slaughter ground. Just getting carved up. Probably doesn't help when we shoot them in the back like that, but, you know, needs must. Those fireballs continuing, doing damage all the time. Crossbow fire, mopping up yet another unit of, this time, Chaos Marauders, so not as dangerous. But still, mopping them up all the same. They do have a lot of characters, though, and I don't really have any way of killing them. They're sending in the Knights now. They don't have anything left, so it's pretty much just throwing... Knights, obviously, not a particularly good option for trying to take a city. They're getting pretty destroyed there, which is fine by me. They're still trying to take the walls over here, and this unit of Black Ark Corsairs with Hambos has been doing some fairly sterling work. But we're starting to get overwhelmed. Certain sections of the wall have now been taken, and there's not much we can really do to stop them. We're turning our crossbows to fire on these halberds to try and bring them down. That is going to be successful, but it is going to be used more of our ammunition. Some of these units are now almost out. In fact, some of them just have one shot left. Some of them have a few more shots left, which is good. 15, 14 shots there. That's not too bad. That's okay. Got our Death Hag there trying to keep them at bay. Got so many units of cavalry. Here come the Giants. After the Giants will probably be the Hell Cannons, Chaos Trolls, that kind of thing. So we can see that their numbers have dwindled below ours. They've brought 5,379 to the battle so far, and they've only got 1,500 left. Considering that I haven't seen many units flee off the battlefield in any particular numbers, I'm going to suggest a lot of dead units. We're now throwing everything we've got left to try and hold the gate down here. This is now getting a little bit desperate. The Black Guard are starting to look a little bit overwhelmed. Any unit that we have, any melee unit we have available is now being thrown to try and drive back the Chaos Warriors. We need to be a little bit more careful with ammunition here. You can see we are taking out those Chaos Warriors quite nicely. Up here, Cersei is trying to drive back some Chaos Warriors and Chaos Marauders. Backed up some Black Ark Corsairs. The Corsairs, of course, don't really have the armor piercing. Fortunately, the Chaos Marauders don't have much armor, so that's good. The Chaos Warriors, on the other hand, do, but that's why I'm hoping that Cersei can hold the line there. These giants have actually done some fairly good damage, but only 3 of them left in the battle. Over the walls comes another unit of Chaos Warriors. This battle is dragging on as they continue just to throw more and more units into the meat grinder. I mean, that's the plan. In fact, you know what? Don't eviscerate them, just stab them. I don't give a shit where you're poking them with or where. Just keep poking. The balance of power has shifted against me. I think that's mostly because I'm running out of ammunition. But numbers we have in our advantage. Unfortunately, most of our numbers are missile units which no longer have any ammunition. That's not necessarily great. And this is a big old gate filled with enemy units just trying to break through. The Blackguard are starting to fall. We're going to bring our unit of Blackguard over to come and help with this gate. This gate seems secure. They don't seem to be trying to get through. And at this point, it would take them a little while anyway. So I'm going to bring my Blackguard around because it's the only unit I've got left not doing anything. We do have 3 units of Dark Riders, but to be honest, they're not going to be particularly good in a melee. They if I start using them, then we're in a lot of trouble. This gatehouse has just turned into an absolute killing ground. There's a huge pile of bodies here. More giants and chaos trolls arriving. The hell cannons have finally turned up, which means that chaos have run out of reinforcements. This is it. This is all they've got. If we can finish them off, we might be okay. Unfortunately, while their numbers are dropping, 5,500 now, more Chaos Trolls coming in. While their numbers are dropping... Oh, it's Chaos Spawn, probably. Is it Chaos Spawn? Chaos Trolls. Chaos Trolls. Chaos Trolls. Yeah, while their numbers are dropping, it means they're now throwing things like monstrous units and hell cannons at us. You know, I said it was looking desperate if I used my Dark Riders. The Dark Riders have gone in to try and hold the line. The Blackguard are now moving over to try and lend support. We do have a Sorceress, but the only ability she's got is Chill... Is it Chill Blast? Chill Wind? What the fuck's that one? What's that one? Chill Wind. There we go. It's the only ability she's got is Chill Wind. That can't be used on a wall, and it's a wind spell, which means it's less useful than pretty much anything else. So she's not really going to be doing very much. Hell Cannon Fire coming in there. We're pulling our Dark Shards off the wall. If we can just rout this army, we should be fine. If we can just scrape a victory, all of our missile units will get their ammunition back magically. And then should the tattered remnants of this Chaos Force decide to come and have another go, they're not going to have much luck. Unfortunately, it doesn't look great. Our numbers are dropping. Our ammunition is running out. Only a few units have anything left. I mean, these Chaos armies have been absolutely wrecked, though. They do not have much left. They're throwing their cavalry and monstrous units at me at this point. I mean, there's... Jeez, look at all these dead bodies. Holy shit. Oof. I hope taking Ghrond is worth it, guys, because fuck me. Also, maybe less starch in the cloaks, eh? Or is it that just... Did you not dry them properly and they're just frozen? Who knows? Anyway, lots of... Gee, look at this. So many dead Chaos Warriors just littering the ground. Chaos Knights fleeing the battle there. A fresh unit of Blackguard have thrown themselves into the fray. Spiky Hydra is getting blatted by the Giant, even though the Spiky Hydra is an anti-large unit himself. I think the Giant's actually slightly better. Yes, the Giant is better. More Dark Riders being thrown in to try and desperately keep them from breaking into the city. It's getting more and more desperate as time goes on. We're now bringing the Ogres around. I mean, the thing is, they're running out of units that can actually climb up on the wall because their infantry's mostly been completely annihilated. Their hell cannons are in now. That's all they've got left. Lots of units of cavalry here just getting carved up. Chaos Knights are a very good unit, though. They are melee cavalry, and they will just sit there and hack away until they drop dead. Here come the ogres even. Throwing themselves into the melee. Yeah, we're kind of running on empty here. We've got nothing left. So the balance of power is slowly dropping, although with only 343 enemy on the field, I mean, you know, that's not bad. It's just that some of them are giants and chaos trolls and chaos spawns, so, you know, that's not so good. Our last unit of Dark Riders throwing themselves into the fray, selling their lives to buy us a few more minutes. And at this point, it's a case of, if we can drive them back, do it. Anyone with a fucking pulse gets to this gate and just hold it. And anyone else, just man the towers and keep shooting fireballs at people. With any luck, we'll take down a few more of them. Uh-oh, they've broken through. Dark Riders fleeing, the Chaos Warriors chasing after them. We've got a break in the line. I mean, there's so many dead Chaos Warriors here, though. The ground is absolutely littered with bodies. Despite, you know, this battle is lost. I think we just didn't have. If we had just one less army of chaos, I think we would have been fine. Too many of them. They just swarmed us. Oof. However, that's going to be a very Pyrrhic victory for them. Throwing 4 stacks at one city and scraping a victory is not... The Chaos Gods are not going to look favourably on that, are they? It's going to be a little embarrassing for them to go back and go, well, look, we expended, you know, half of the invasion force to take one city, and the Chaos Gods are going to be like, it's going to be like Dragon's Den. We're just getting, yeah, the last few units getting overwhelmed here. We're going to throw the Dark Shards into the blender just to try and give us a little bit longer, but it's... Basically, it's can we do any more damage? If we can do more damage, do it. Because every single unit we wipe out is one less that they'll have at the end of the battle. Particularly Hell Cannons. Hell Cannons are a good option to take out. Because you take out Hell Cannon, they ain't got no more Hell Cannons. Now, they will recruit more units, but I'm hoping this will blunt the attack heading for Har Ganeth. I mean, it should do, from the number of fucking dead bodies that are littering the ground. And there's a few more to add to it. Why not? I mean, just look at the gate. So desperate to get through. One last chill wind, because why the fuck not? With our Dark Shards now selling their lives. That's going to be pretty much it. Chaos has taken Ghrond, but I think they paid quite the heavy price for it. Oh, well, we lost, but we took a shit ton of them with us. That's almost 4 stacks of chaos wiped out. Oh, it was so close, though.
Death and carnage await.
That was very close. If we just... I reckon if we just had a little bit more ammunition, we probably would have been fine. It was just that last push. Maybe like a couple more units of Blackguard or something. We might have been okay. And she's killed in battle as well, which is vexing. Because obviously, big discount in the old upkeep. Never mind. It's not the end of the world. Well, I mean, you know, figuratively speaking. Mad Brothers. Okay, that's fine. Let us... We're no real rush at the moment.
That will incur my wrath.
Blood Queen of Har Ganeth.
So let's go and retake Black Light Tower.
Bow to your queen.
So it'll take us a couple of turns to replenish, but that is fine. And will let us get some more economy, which we do kind of need.
Dreadlord, at your command.
If we can hold Har
Bloodshed
Ganeth,
becomes me. I have dark purpose.
which we might be able to do.
Cruelty and violence.
You're not one. Yeah, you can't reach us. But it takes 2 turns to recruit Blackguard, which is vexing. Okay,
Dark and noble.
probably fine.
Black-hearted dreadlord.
I mean, they don't have 4 stacks of chaos to throw at us anymore. Those guys got fucking wrecked.
Cease.
I mean, this army is almost destroyed.
Your demand.
Now, I think they will recruit more stuff, but it'll take them time.
Anchors away.
So let's go and grab...
Set the sails. Such
Can you grab that? Go and grab that.
awaits.
That's it. Keep covering the city. Loot the carcass.
The thrill of battle awaits.
Let's take some more slaves. 8k. Lovely.
Dark deeds.
Lovely. Okay, now we've got some vermin over here as well.
Capsulot.
But that is... Oh, God. That's something to worry about, I think, next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.